Hello and welcome to a new video. This is take 3 of me trying to commentate a video. Take 1, I don't know how, took like 10 seconds less than the video and it was not in sync and I have no idea how that even happened. Take 2, I couldn't talk, so hey, here we are, take 3. I hope this time everything is alright. Maybe you don't even hear this because I have to do a take 4 again, but hey, at least here we have our nice vigor thing that says Decklet. And yeah, today we're gonna take a look at some Little Cup games again. We have a Fletchinder in the lead, we have our Vigoroth LSAs up again, our trusty good ape, and we have our little flower cotton thing in the back there, having charm, being nice. And yeah, it's a very meta team, and this is actually the rank 1 team on PvPoke, especially, of course, at the point as I'm recording this, or I use this team, it was rank 1 on PvPoke. Actually had a different team I wanted to use around Fletchinder, and also Courtney was also on there, but it didn't really work out that well, and then I thought, okay, yeah, I saw, I think, a Zionix video to Swine Up, and he said, yeah, he put like one team from PvPoke's list, and I saw then on top, oh, there is a team with Fletchinder and Courtney, and the third Pokemon, which was then Vigoroth, I already had. So, maybe I just play that, and yeah, I played it, and it was definitely very solid. I think I went something like 15 and 10, or like 16 and 9, or something like this. Ah, never mind, I actually didn't play the whole time with that team. I think I played 3 teams with my old team before and went over 3 and then changed to this team. Definitely went, I think, on an 8-win streak or something with this team first, which was nice. And then it was kind of neutral, so pretty decent still. Going on an 8-win streak in the beginning is of course really nice. It's not as good as my Zerud video, as I had that like most likely 2 days ago. I think this video most likely comes out on a Sunday, I would guess. I recorded those battles I think on a Thursday. Yeah, on a Thursday. And we had Zerud on a Friday, and tomorrow, or like for you yesterday, is most likely a video on me hitting Legend with Zerud, because I'm already Legend at this point, so I can meme even more. Isn't that nice? Yeah, because I'm not gonna care about any leaderboard stuff or anything in this. I was like already 4 or 5 times on the leaderboards this season, even though I'm memeing the whole time, so why the hell should I take this serious? I'd rather have less queue times and meme a lot. But I'm still definitely always gonna give you some really good teams as well over the next few months, or in general this season. As my main goal, like why do I have this channel, is not because I want to show how cool I can hit every time Legend with memes. I mean, I can do that as well, but for me, basically, I kind of want to help you guys out for getting better teams, getting up the ranks. I always appreciate all those messages that I get, especially at the end of the season when people hit Legend either with my team or the content that helped them to reach Legend. And yeah, that's always something I really appreciate, and it's basically the reason why I do this. So you're still gonna get a lot of good teams from this channel. I definitely gonna do that for you guys, and I basically also kind of want to play some nice stuff, especially always when there's a new league starting. I'm definitely gonna have for the first few days either new Pokemon that are like new in this league, or like really good teams for you guys. And most of the time I just meme around at the end of a league when most people have their main team anyway. So that's gonna be how it's always basically is here on this channel. And yeah, here we have a very solid team. I definitely can recommend you using this team if you have that already. As I said already, Vigoroth doesn't need a second charge move. Courtney also doesn't really need that second charge move, to be honest. But for Courtney it's only 10k for the second, so it doesn't really matter too much. But yeah, Fletchinder is a really underrated Pokemon. I think I faced it like once against me, not with this team though, like before somewhere. And I don't think it was that good, but I think I faced it in the bag, and I don't think it's as good in the bag. It's basically like a Talonflame. You can also use Talonflame instead, I think. But Talonflame is a bit more squishy, I think. But Talonflame has a better moveset, so both basically have like their pro and cons. But here we're just gonna catch this nice move onto us with his Seed Bomb. Just doesn't KO us. We can actually KO him in time. He goes into the Altaria, and we're just gonna farm all the way down with our charm. And good game there to my opponent. Next up we have Chansey. There's like so many Chanseys. Yeah, of course, cool. I could also make teams around Chansey and Jeepers and things like this, but I think that's so boring. I mean, maybe I do something with the next Garupi here, but we need the Shadow event, or like in general a Frustration event soon anyway, because I have a rank 1 Shadow as Garupi for the Ultra League, but I just cannot use it because it's frustrated. Like, it's very frustrated. And I don't really want to use one with just cross poison. Maybe I can actually do that. I don't think it's just bad. I think just water type coverage is actually pretty decent because stuff like G-Fisk, things like this, you kind of want to have the water type coverage, and cross poison is something that you're also gonna want because you can boost and just destroy people with that thing. So Scroopy is definitely the best Pokemon in the whole league right now, 100%. But I don't really have that or don't really want to get that right now. So I'm basically stuck here playing like those Pokemon because we don't have those shadow events. I also have like Kingdra for Ultra League, which I want to build, which is shadow and would be XL as well. And I have so many cool shadow Pokemon that I want to build. I have like also 3-4 Snorlax that I can build. It's so sad that we just don't have those events anymore recently. There's so many Pokemon I could do and so many cool content ideas I have. But sadly, we just don't get those events anymore. I currently have more than 200 shadow Pokemon in my inventory. Most of them are Pokemon that actually still have to TM. But yeah, here we have a Wooper against us. Wooper is one of the best Pokemon right now, definitely. It's such a bulky boy, it has like Body Slam. Maybe actually, if I have a good Wooper, I might do a video about this. I actually had like one game, I don't think it is in here. I think that was with a different team, where I just got returned by a Wooper, and the Super Duper Wooper was just too strong. I didn't expect a return on Wooper because it doesn't really make sense, as you already have Body Slam for the normal type coverage. Usually you have like stuff like return on things like Sableye or the Zubat video, which I did before because they don't have better moves for coverage, but you already have Body Slam with the Super Duper Wooper, so return doesn't really make that much sense. But I definitely really want to make a video on the Scrub, as Scrub is one of the best Pokemon in the current league in my opinion. And we just barely missed out on one turn there to win this game. But the Giant Willows team is definitely one of the most solid teams and one of the, I don't know, like consistent teams, I guess. It doesn't really have a big weakness. You have like water weakness in the lead, but you have like the grass type in the back. Maybe you could actually think of using a Razor Leaf in the back, but then you have example like Altaria, which you kind of want to have the Fletchinder for. The Charm for, I mean, Altaria. But yeah, we have a Ductlet here against us, we can go for the Aerial Ace. The Ductlet doesn't really like some Aerial Aces here. He actually shields us, which is nice, and I'm just gonna hope it's a Brave Bird. It is a Bubble Beam, we're gonna get baited. He has a chance in the back, and this is basically game over for us, I think. There is nothing really we can do, because Chansey is completely busted in this league. If you have one, you can use one. I would have one, but I don't really want to use one, so sad. I don't, yeah, it's just like... It is just not really a Pokemon I like to see or like to play against. It's just not cool. I don't like it. I don't really like it. I don't like it playing with that. I have a good one which is nearly fully XL for Great League already, but I nearly never use that thing at all because there was never really a reason for me to use it. There is like, it's just so boring. Like you make matches 5 minutes long, cool. You can tank every move, cool. I don't know. Not really my playstyle. I just like those strong Pokemon that are like more attack weighted, like the Fletchinder, for example. Yeah, but I think it's also too strong for the Carp right now. Not Fletchinder, but Chansey. And oh, by the way, look here. Look how much this Ember damage gonna do. We have in general such a fast move orientated team here. We have Counter, we have Charm, we have Ember. Or really strong damage per energy. Damage per energy? Damage per turn. DPT. Yeah, damage per turn moves. So like really much pressure from our side on the opponent all the time. But yeah, I wish Niantic would start banning like singular Pokemon there, just something like Chansey from those cups, because I think you have to do that. It's like Sylph basically. Sylph always does like their own matters, but they always have like some ban criteria, like Shadows are banned, Pokemon that need more than 50k for the charge move unlocks are banned, like certain Pokemon are banned. Like I think Niantic has to start doing that. Like if they don't do that, they're basically screwing themselves over with that, because there's like basically always in every meta from Niantic one Pokemon that's just way too strong in those cups, and they just allow that, and like nearly everybody runs it, and then it's like all basically around this one Pokemon. And if you just don't have this Pokemon, you would have a really solid balanced meta, but Niantic just doesn't want that, I guess. I hope they just start banning Sting now. It's just something that has to happen. And here we have someone who is a bit weak to fire types, I guess. But I think we're actually gonna lose this match, don't we? I know that there was a game where we lost to Swine Up. Yeah, it's Scrub. Scrub is the big problem of this team. Look at Pokemon that beat Scrub. I don't really see Pokemon here that beat Scrub. I think my Charmer might be able to go through that thing, but only with shields, because if he gets to Such Bomb, this thing is dead anyway. I might just make a video about Scrub as well, because I think it's the best Pokemon right now in the league. And yeah, here we have the Swine-Up. I think that's actually the match where we lose against the Swine-Up, so good thing that I remembered, but I already tried to record this video like 3 times. I hope there's nothing that goes wrong again, and it just speeds up too much or something like this. Otherwise I have to take a break or something from trying to record this one video, because it's a bit annoying for this time. Here my opponent just goes for a Sky Attack with a Skarmory. I can go for some farm down there. He goes back into a Stucklet. I can go for my nice Body Slams. I should be able to get to 2 Body Slam here, and this would do a lot of damage, but my opponent decides to shield there. I know what he has now. I'm just gonna go into my Fletchinder. If he wants to throw his big nuke, he can throw his big nuke. He throws his big nuke. I have my Courtney here, and what I'm gonna do here is just shield once, farm down, have a Moose out for the Ducklet, and we're gonna be able to win this game. Because, I mean, I guess he could have an aerial ace start already, but he didn't, so we can just go for 1 grass now. This 1 grass not gonna be able to KO this thing. Good game to my opponent. Next up, Fletchinder against Onix. That's definitely the matchup that you always want. A rock type with a really, really damaging quick move there against a fire flying type. Definitely really what you want. I actually want to make a video about Onix as well. There's so much stuff I kind of want to do. It's always a bit tricky, but here we have the Fletchinder again. Actually, I have like so much content in general. I also have like a lot of things on Master League I kind of want to do. Some I need XL not XL, Rare Candy in general for, and I'm kind of down on like 200 Rare Candy now, which is kind of a problem, as 173 to be exact, to be honest. Which is kind of a problem, because if we get like new Pokemon, it's gonna be a bit difficult for me to feature them again. Maybe I do like some more legendary raids or something for Genesect to get a good one there, but I actually don't really want a good one there, so we have to see. But we can just go for the problem that we actually destroyed the Onix with our Fletchinder, which is hilarious, and we're gonna be able to win this game. And here we have Skirupi against us. Skirupi is definitely a problem for us. We have to shield here. I think he swaps out after this into the worst Pokemon of this league. I hate this. I just don't want to see this thing anymore. Can someone just remove the thing? Thank you. I don't like Chansey. I just don't like Chansey. But it is fine. We can let this go. He goes for the Hyper Beam. I'm gonna farm down with my beautiful Courtney, and this Courtney gonna have a lot of fun farming this thing down. We can actually go for the Flame Charge here. We're gonna get a shield there. My opponent has a Pikachu Libra. This is gonna come down to the wire. I can go for the Flame Charge. He's gonna shield again. We can farm down, but he can go for a move here. You should always go for the Flying Press here, by the way. Never go for the Thunder Punch, because even though it's a stab, Flying Press is such a good move that Flying Press is a better move than Thunder Punch, and then you two match up when both matchups are like both types are resisted. And we're gonna be able to just win barely here with a 1 HP in a Dream. Into the last match, we're gonna have Fletchinder against Chansey. I just hate this thing. Can someone just like remove this thing from this league? Thank you. And yeah, does not really look too good for us. I cannot really speak again, which is really nice. But we can just go for some Body Slams there. He's gonna go for his charge move, and he has to throw another one, which is good for us, as we can farm down. He's gonna go into his Chansey again. We have to go for some nice grass knots here to get him low at least, but gonna be a bit tricky again. We are gonna be able to Try to farm down here. Can we get to the next move? He can throw his charge move. I have to let this go at this point. I have to swap out now into my Fletchinda. Store my move there. He has a Chinchou in the back, and this is basically the worst thing I could have faced. So yeah, that's gonna be a good game. This is definitely not a game which we're gonna win, as we can go for a seed bomb here. Oh wait, maybe you can farm down the Chansey. Let's see. It's gonna be it for this video. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.